Welcome back to my channel, and for some reason I feel like I haven't done this in forever, but I know it's probably been like only 2 weeks since I've reviewed This Is Us, but I feel like like every moment, every week without a new episode of This Is Us seems like an entire month. So it's been like 2 months in my mind. Yeah, that's how it is, because you need the Pearsons in your life, world full of Kardashians, be a Pearson. Let's talk about Madison for a little bit, because Madison cracked me up from like every moment with her, because she is the awkward girl. And Madison's a sweet girl, but she's a dork, but like a lovable dork. She said the thing that most black women have heard like millions of times. She said to Beth, because I guess she saw pictures of her and she knows that she changes her hair a lot and she just loves that. And at that moment, I'm just like, the amount of time people have told me that, like, it gets so cringy at times, but sometimes you just want to laugh, because I'm like, yeah, I don't want to get into, like, the whole explanation of how maintenance on my hair is not the same as maintenance on your hair, so that's the reason why my style has to change. Like, every single time that conversation comes up, I don't want to have to explain the whole thing. I just like, yeah, my hair changes. I don't have the time to explain all of that, so usually just brush it off. But when Madison said it, I was just like, ooh, Beth, I know exactly how you feel. Moving on from Madison, I guess we should talk about Deja, because that was like one of the questions we have from the last episode of This Is Us. Why is Deja back? What's going on? Is everything okay? And we got an answer to what's going on, or at least we got a little bit of an answer. But Deja shows up to the house and she isn't saying much. She's just saying that that the heat isn't on in the apartment and she needs a few bucks to turn it back on, but she can't let her mom know that she's there with Randall and them, because she doesn't want her mom to know that she asked him for money or any sort of help. So she told him not to call her mom. Randall has a gut feeling that Deja isn't telling the whole truth. There's more to her story and everything is not as it seems. So he's worrying about everything. He told her, you can contact me whenever you need me if anything goes wrong. And the fact that they're going to Vegas, Randall is willing to stay home. He doesn't want to go at first. He's saying to Beth, maybe it would be best if we stayed home, because if Deja needs us, then we won't be here. We'll be on the other side of the country and all that stuff. He's Randalling out in a way. But Beth convinced him to go, and he goes. But the whole time, Randall is there worrying, and I understand that that's what Randall does, but he was being really inconsiderate towards Beth. I understand that he knew that there was something up with Deja, and we get to find out what was going on with Deja, but he was acting a little selfish. He was making like the whole thing about Deja, and Beth wants the moment to relax where she's not working, she's away from the kids, she can get to let loose, and then he has a problem with that because he feels like she should be worrying as well. He really pushed Beth's buttons in a way, because he was saying like she was so withdrawn and So like he was given this idea that she was just being cold because she doesn't care, like she doesn't feel the same way he feels about Deja, and that's the reason why she acts the way she acts. But we get to find out that no, Beth feels something. She feels just the same as Randall, but she doesn't want to just stay in that moment. She want to live her life because she knows that the possibility of her getting Deja back is just very slim. So she want to continue living her life, and whatever happens. But Randall wants her to show every emotion, and that's bringing her down. It's getting her pissed off because he's leaving the bachelor party and crashing Kate's bachelorette party just to tell her that there's something going on because Deja called him, and there were like she kept having these gaps in her conversation that make it seem like there's something else going on that she wants to tell him but she's not telling him, or maybe she has maybe there's something going on it's causing her to not to focus. But she called him, and he was worried, like, why would she call me if there's nothing going on? So he interrupts the bachelorette party, and Beth was having the time of her life. She up there dancing with the stripper and everything, and here comes Randall to ruin everything, ruin the moment. And what I didn't know is I didn't know that Kate and Randall were that close. Like we know that they had a little bond because they they're always big three, but I never knew that Kate felt some type of way towards Beth because Beth kind of came in and stole her brother away from her, and their relationship grew so close together after Jack's death because it was mainly the two of them and not so much Kevin because he was busy being Kevin. And they used to watch Sex and the City together. It was Randall and LL Cool Kate. That was cute because I want to see Teen Kate and Randall together. I can't wait till they start showing what happened between the kids and after Jack died and Kevin left. Or I want to see Kevin's story too, but I want to see Kevin's journey away from the family, and I want to see the family, the whole shebang about between Kate and Randall and Rebecca, all that stuff. Can't wait to see those moments. I want to see more Randall, Toby, and Kevin because Toby really wants a second chance of having a brother, and that's really sweet. Ending the episode, Beth comes up with the idea that she's gonna go she's gonna go with Randall to go check out Deja's apartment, and we get to find out that they're not living in their apartment anymore. They've been evicted. And as they're walking, they see Deja in the car sleeping, and that means that Deja and her mom are now homeless. So in the next episode, we will see what happens, why they are now homeless. All in all, this was a good episode. It was a good restart episode. Restart, jump right back in. We're done with the Jack's death. We're done with the funeral. Now, let us move on. Let us look at these characters' life. Kate has to get married because she's engaged with to Toby. And we got to move on with the foster parenting. Got to see what's going on. And one thing I can't wait for, and I hope in the next episode, we really get to see how Miguel and Rebecca really started their relationship. And, because we saw him slide into them DMs. Now is the time that we should see what happened after that. That's it for this week. Hope to see you again by Thursday. Wait. Yeah. On Thursday. Because How to Get Away with Murder is also back on the 1st. And it will be a Scandal crossover. So I'm looking forward to that. TGIT.